My name is Azwa Ameera.
My name is Clayrissa Amanda.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is faradillah.
My name is Georgina, Princess Tol Anak Kanja.
Assalamualaikum, hello and good day everyone. I'm Azwa Ameera from AP1262A along with 3 of my group mates, Clayrissa Amanda, Georgina and faradillah. Our group will be presenting a topic about glass manufacturing process. To begin this presentation, I will introduce to you what is our topic, a glass manufacturing process is about. First of all, glass manufacturing processes involve transforming raw materials such as silica sand, limestone, soda ash, and other additives into various types of glass products through a series of steps. These processes can vary depending on the type of the glass being produced, such as plate glass for windows or bottles for packaging. Here is a general introduction to the common methods used in glass manufacturing process. The first steps before anything else is batch preparation. This step involves selecting and mixing the raw materials in precise proportions to create a batch. The batch typically consists of silica sand, silicon dioxide, soda ash, sodium carbonate, limestone, calcium carbonate, and other additives to achieve desired properties. The following methods are melting, whereas the batch is then melted at high temperatures, usually in a furnace. The furnace may be fueled by natural gas, oil, or electricity. The intense heat causes the raw materials to fuse together, forming a molten liquid known as glass melt. Next method is forming. This is where, once the glass melt is ready, it can be shaped into the desired product through different forming methods. There are 3 forming methods that are used. The first method is blowing. In this process, the glass blower gathers a portion of molten glass on the end of a blowpipe or blow tube. By blowing air into the pipe while shaping the glass, it expands and takes the form of a hollow object such as bottles or glassware. Then the second method is pressing. This technique is used for manufacturing flat glass such as windows and mirrors. The glass melt is poured into a mold and then compressed between 2 plates to obtain the flat shape. Then the third method is drawing. For the production of glass fibers, the glass melt is extruded through tiny holes in a platinum bushing, forming continuous strands. The fibers are then cooled and collected on a conveyor belt.
Now I'm going to discuss about the cooling or annealing process. The glass articles after being manufactured are to be cooled down slowly and gradually. This process of slow and homogeneous cooling of glass articles is known as the annealing of glass. So basically there are 2 methods of annealing. They are flue treatment and oven treatment. Flue treatment. In this method, a long flue is provided and it is constructed in such a way that there is gradual decrease in temperature from one end to flue to the other. The red hot articles of glass are allowed to enter at the hot end of flue and they are slowly moved on traveling beds. Besides that, they become cool when they reach the cool end of flue. This method is useful for large scale of production. So next is oven treatment. So in this method, the red hot glass articles are placed in ovens in which arrangement is made to control the temperature. After articles are placed in the ovens, the temperature is slowly brought down, and these methods are really useful for small scale production. So the next stage is finishing, or we can call it as quality control. So in this stage, there are many different techniques that we can use. For example, cutting, grinding, and polishing. Treatment like toughening or coating, and lastly is packaging and sticking.
So, hi. Let me introduce you guys first before I start my point. So, let me tell you what is flat glass process. Flat glass process refers to manufacturing and production technique involved in creating flat glass, which is commonly used in applications such as windows, mirrors, and display panels. So the first step in creating flat glass is sheet process. Sheet process for glass was developed in 1922 by Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company. In this process, the molten glass is heated to a temperature of 950 Celsius. The molten glass is drawn vertically as continuous ribbon. A series of rollers in a cast iron tower are used to pull the molten glass and shape it into a flat sheet. So the second process is roll process. Molten glass from the furnace to rolling machine through a canal with temperature carefully controlled. The rolling machine uses forming rollers to shape the glass. Forming roller consists of a bottom roller which is engraved with a pattern, and top roller are smooth. The final of the thickness of the glass is controlled by adjust the gap between the roller. The function is the roller are water cooled to extract heat from the glass. Last word, water cooling helps fix the pattern on the glass and prevent it to stick with the roller.
So the next process is wired glass process. The wired glass process is similar to the roll process. The machine used for wired glass consists of two pairs of independently driven forming rollers. Both pairs of rollers are water-cooled and fed with a ribbon of glass from separate canals connected to a common melting tank. The pair of rollers shapes the primary ribbon, which forms the bottom portion of the wired glass. A wire mesh is introduced before the second pair of rollers. At the second pair of rollers, the top portion of the ribbon is introduced, resulting in the final ribbon of white glass. The wire mesh is continuously fed from rolls mounted above the machine. The final ribbon of white glass is supported by water-cooled steel rollers as it enters the annealing layers.
So now I'm going to discuss about the flat glass process. In this process, a continuous strip of molten glass heated to more than 1000 degrees centigrade is poured from a furnace onto a large shallow bath to a molten metal, usually a tin. So the glass floats and cools on the tin and spreads out to form a flat surface. The speed at which the controlling glass ribbon is drawn determines the thickness of the glass. The glass is now perfectly flat and parallel and ready to be used.
In conclusion, the glass manufacturing process is a remarkable fusion of heat, skill and precision. From its humble beginnings as molten liquid to its final form, glass embodies the harmonious balance of artistry and functionality. With every step, the process showcases the ingenuity of human hands and our ability to shape raw materials into a versatile material that enriches our lives. Whether it's a delicate ornament or a sturdy window pane, the story of glass manufacturing reminds us of our endless capacity for innovation and the transformative power of human craftsmanship.